Hello, Aaron.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you well. How's it going?
Everything is great, and you?
Okay, I'm glad to hear that, and I'm also good. Thanks for asking. It's a good day.
Yeah,
What about yours? How was your day? You was
what's
relaxed? Sorry?
what's up? What's up? Well, relax day, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. You were not too busy today.
The little, but nothing big business. I think no hay
Okay,
mucho, no hay mucho problema.
okay, okay. All right, that's great. Welcome, Aaron. Let's see. Ronald, what about you? How's it going?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that, and I'm also good, Bruno. Thanks. How was your day?
Good day.
Good.
It's a relaxed day.
Okay, that's great. It's great. All right, welcome, Ronald. Let's see, Carlos. How's it going, Carlos?
Good evening, teacher.
Good
I'm
evening.
good. I'm
All
good.
right,
Thanks
all
for
right. I'm
asking.
glad
And
to
you,
hear that.
teacher?
I'm also good. Thanks. Thanks for asking. It's
Okay, teacher.
it's all
I'm
good.
glad to hear you.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks. How was your day, Carlos? Was it relaxed? Was it difficult?
Relax in many aspects, but difficult in the technically aspect. I,
Okay.
I can say because today I receive. I don't know if I say this okay.
Yeah, receive.
Receive one I don't know say limpio parabrisas motor.
Okay. A windshield washer.
Washer machine,
A
but
washer.
I implement this washer machine for a project, for another
Okay.
project for my career.
All right. That sounds interesting. I don't know what it is exactly, but it sounds great.
It's a full a full washer machine for a bottles,
For bottles.
for bottles.
Okay. Okay. That sounds great. That sounds great. Yeah,
Okay.
I imagine that's all very interesting. Like having the ability to do those things. That's great.
It's difficult by the programs because
Ah,
one person have to codify this program. For example, and little machine like the name Arduino is one of them using.
okay. Yeah, but it sounds all really interesting. That's great. So I imagine you were entertained with that.
Yeah, teacher. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Let's see, Salvador. What about you? How's it going?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm Sosu
Why? Why so? What's the problem?
because come back the flu.
Really, you have not recovered yet.
No jet. Come back the cow.
Hello,
Yeah.
Hi.
Lois. Yeah. I know. I
But
know.
how are you?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for joining. I know that shows responsibility. That's great. And I hope that you get better. Try to get some medication or something.
It's more expensive.
What the medicine?
Yeah, a
I
lot
know it is.
expensive.
I know it is expensive, but
I don't have money.
okay.
Today pay? No.
Today's
Yeah.
payday.
Today is paid it and I don't have money because I pay the university.
Okay. I know what it is like. Yeah, all the money sometimes you get, you have to spend it on the necessary things. And then when payday comes, we find ourselves with $0.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but finally, right, today's payday, so you're going to, well, I don't know, maybe today or tomorrow. Okay. Let's see then in the case of Herson, how's it going, Herson?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you well. How are you?
Um, good. I think.
Okay. You think?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not completely sure.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe 50-50.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I hope you are able to decide later, right? And be completely good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, Luis, what about you? How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm also good. Thanks. Thanks for asking.
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay. Yeah, so am I. Thanks for joining. Emmanuel, what about you? How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. You?
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm also good. Thanks. It's a good day. Thank you for asking. What about your day?
Today was calm. I was playing with a cat.
You were playing with your cat.
Yes,
Okay.
but
That's,
no, no, not is my cat. Is a cat at a neighbor.
your neighbor's cat.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. That's good. It's good. Yeah, it's awesome. Luis says, a mí no me preguntó por mi día. Okay, Luis, so how was your day? Don't get mad.
My day is good.
Okay. That's all you wanted to say, right? Yeah, don't get angry. Okay. Just relax a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm glad to hear that your day was good.
Thank you.
Okay. What about Daniel? How was your day? Just from the beginning before you get complaining later. How are you, Daniel?
Hello.
Hello. You sound like a
Today
little, yeah?
I'm continuing with the test in my university. And that's all.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. You told me that you were the test week, right, at your university. So you're doing
yeah.
the tests. What about this one? How was it? Was it easy?
Oh yes, super easy.
Okay.
Yesterday I made it, and the tests are on a animation. I made the animation yesterday.
Okay. Okay. That is
And today I'm only to presentation the animation.
okay. So yeah, I know this week is difficult all the time, but I'm sure you're going to do good, and good luck with your tests.
Thank you.
All right. Aaron says, today I saw the recording of yesterday's class and I saw Ibai was learning English like us. Yes. You know, even famous people like Ibai, they learn. They also learn English. And today he is here with us too. All right. So as you might remember, I said yesterday we were going to be practicing the interviews, right? And we were discussing the 4 questions. And as a suggestion from you, you told me that we could do it here all together as a class. I would be the interviewer. You are going to be the interviewee. I'm going to be making the questions, pretending we are on a real interview, and you answered them according to what you practiced, according to what we have talked about, the things you should include or not on the answers. So that's what we're going to be doing today, right? Practicing that. So we're going to role play the situation. I'm going to be asking you the 4 questions that we discussed that I consider are, or that most people say are the most common interview questions. So that will be the process, right? Go one by one. You answer the questions. We have the interview, and the others try to pay attention, right? If it's not your turn yet, then you listen to your classmate, pay attention to the way they answer the questions. And if you listen to something that you like, you can copy that, right? Copy in the sense that learn from that. Okay, if you see something that's wrong, you can also take notes on that. And you will also listen to the feedback in a general way. So to make it short, then I don't know who wants to be the first volunteer. Let's make it voluntary. Who wants to be the first interviewee? Who feels ready?
Yo.
You,
I-
okay.
Yes.
Did you practice your answers to the 4 questions?
A little.
A little.
Yes. Nomás que
Okay.
tengo que decir una cosita.
Okay.
El,
So, yeah,
sí, no quería decir algo acerca de la respuesta que voy a dar.
yeah.
El ejemplo que yo puse no es basándome como a futuro, no es lo que hago ahorita, así que
Yeah.
si me preguntas cosas más técnicas, sí, no le voy a poder responder.
No, don't worry. That's the thing. We're trying to practice your answers. I mean, your answers are your answers. I cannot tell you, hey, that's wrong or not. I can give you a hand and try to help you on what to say or what not to say, or mostly help you with the language, the grammar, structure, vocabulary. So it's your answer. We're just going to help you all together and try to provide some feedback. So let's try to get started then. So let's see. I will be the interviewer. You are the interviewee.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Liz, welcome. How are you?
I'm very good.
All right,
Thank
I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so welcome. We're going to start with the interview. Tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I have 9 years of experience programming in Python. I am a person capable of teamwork. I'm polyvalent with the ability to resolve problems and comply with the requirements of the client. I have 5 years like freelance, but in sometimes I work with a team. I can relate with people as many clients as my work team. I like to talk with people, design and make websites. In my free time, I like to see the stars and study astronomy and design UI.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. I see that you are someone who likes to learn a lot. Thanks for sharing that information, Liz. Let's go with one more question. Tell me, why do you want to work here?
I want to work here because I'm sure this company is a leader in the sector. I will be able to expand my knowledge and add more. I will express my knowledge and I show my touch to clients, as well as comply with the competences of this company.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Thanks for your information. I'm trying to listen to you and try to get some things at the same time. So, okay, all
Pero
right.
se me escucha y se me entiende bien o no?
Yeah, you're doing good. Just some things that we're going to be helping you later.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with, okay, Mr. Liz, thank you. Talk to me about your greatest strengths. What are your greatest strengths?
I'm responsible, dedicated, passionate, and I work with a purpose. I like to write code and build things with code. I'm a precise person and I like to finish what I started.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good characteristic for people, right? To finish what they began. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so the last question, what interests you about this job?
Okay, when I think of Python, I see expansion, novelty, and opportunities to innovate and walk to the future. With our, for example, with artificial intelligence and more applications, that is why I like this role, because I have to the opportunity to know this application and some new things for working with Python.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Okay, yeah, thanks, Liz. I think that in general, you've done a pretty good job. And the good thing about this is that you practice something to say. It's not the same that if you go like completely from scratch to the with the interviewer and you just make up everything. I think that it's all good. Just some things, right? The word comply. I think I typed it on the chat. I think that you meant complied with the customer and comply with the requirements. You mentioned some things like that, right? The pronunciation is comply.
Why? Okay.
You have that word on your responses, right? Esa palabra es la que mencionó.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Teacher, I have a question for
Yeah.
Luis.
yeah.
Luis,
Tell me.
and now you read the interview or you explain with your words.
Lo escribí, pero con mis propias palabras.
Ah, ok. Ya, es que yo no tengo nada todavía.
Okay.
Solo para tomarlo en cuenta para cuando teacher a mí el lunes pregúnteme.
Okay. No, I mean you can give it a try, right? It doesn't have to be
Oh,
like perfect. We're practicing. That's the thing. We're practicing. De igual forma, ¿verdad? Sí, ¿verdad? Dijimos que podían escribirlo. Obviamente, cuando estén allá, va a ser lo propio. Lo que cada quien tiene que decir. You will say what you believe, what you think about yourself, what you know about your previous experience. But it's a good idea to have a clear focus, right? So you know how to guide the things that you will say. Okay, to have a specific idea, to have it like structured, right? So that's why I advise you to write it. But it's not about memorizing. Remember, right? It's not about memorizing. It's good that right now we're practicing, so you can read it. It's okay. And the more you practice this, the better it will be at the time of the interview, and the more you will remember what you are supposed to answer. And that way you will not go from one topic to another topic, and you won't say things that probably won't make any good to the interview. So yeah, you can have it written, it's okay, but it's not about memorizing. Remember, they have to be your own words. You have to talk about your experience, about your interests, about yourself, about your goals, your expectations. Okay. And let's see. And in general, another thing, Luis, you mentioned the word touch. Como lo
Yes.
entendí, hablaba de darle su propio toque a las cosas, ¿verdad?
Exacto. A eso me
Okay.
refería.
I would like to you if I told you that this word is used like that. Le mentiría si le digo que la palabra se usa o no de esa manera, but I would suggest to say it differently. Pero le sugeriría decirlo diferente.
Okay.
To give my personal feeling, you can say, for example, to add, let's add my personal, personal, maybe personal touch. Maybe if you add the word personal touch, sounds better.
Okay, okay.
To add my personal touch, to add my personal feeling. You could also use the word feeling. To add my personal feeling to the activities, to the job, to the whatever, okay?
Okay, okay, me lo
Yeah.
apunto.
Okay, and also you mentioned the word precise, but I think that you pronounce it precise, I think, or something like that.
Precise,
Yeah, the word is precise. I am precise.
precise.
I guess you said that on your from your strengths. Cuando hablaba de sus
Yes.
fortalezas, creo que mencionó precise.
Sí, 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 ahí.
Yeah. Mhm. But and the pronunciation is precise.
Precise. Okay.
Decir
Preciso.
preciso. Exactly. Okay, but yeah, in general, I think you did a good job. Just remember that this is something natural. When you get to the interview, you will have to do it yourself, right? Obviously, you're going to remember what you practiced, but at the end, it has to be something natural. So, another suggestion is not to use so many complicated words, right? Como va a ser algo natural, em, en lo que ustedes escriban o practiquen, no ocupen palabras que probablemente no conozcan, porque luego se les puede complicar. Okay, but in general, I think you did pretty well.
Okay.
It's just about continue practicing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Who wants to continue? Next. Carlos, you are the volunteer.
Well,
You
let's
will be. Okay.
start, teacher.
All right,
Pero
Mr.
be
Carlos.
patient with me, please.
No, I don't have patience. Interviewers are not patient people. I'm kidding.
Teacher.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
kidding. Okay, so Mr. Carlos Eduardo, welcome to the interview. We're just going to have a set of questions here.
Okay,
And to
teacher.
begin with, Carlos, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Carlos Eduardo. I am 24 years old, and I am a student of electronic engineer. I am two developer in language like PHP, Java, and Python a little, and I have experience with C#, and I develop in many projects, little projects like websites and blogs. Than the blogs are with most frequent people, and I am practice with vape machine in many industry, and little machine. I don't know to say recycling, or I don't know if I say okay, recycling machines, and I have little experience with the machine Arduino Uno, Arduino Nano, Arduino One is the correct form. And in my free times, I like to read horror books, and I like to see horror movies too, and practice a little English, and read articles with science and hospital articles and series. And
Okay,
that's
okay.
all for me.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Carlos. I see that you are an interested person in science. That's good. And I see that you have a pretty
A
interesting.
little
background.
teacher.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, let's go with one more question. Tell me, why do you want to work in this company?
Well, I can see the company is a good atmosphere of work team, and the partners, so the teamwork is very interesting, members to work, and the company is the most prestigious company in developers system, and I can get this experience with you and learn about many other things that like working pressure, for example, in all working teams.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. I think that yeah, that's true about this company. All right. What else? Tell me, what are your greatest strengths? Talk to me about your strengths.
My strength is I am a perfectionist people. I'm a perfectionist person. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist person with the work because is I like to work very well, develop in my work very well, and what else? I am the honest person, generosity person, something like that.
Okay, something like that. Okay. Let me see. I'm typing some things that I can help you with. Okay, okay. Then, okay, let's see, Mr. Carlos. What else can I ask? What interests you about this position? Why do you find this position interesting?
Well, I look interesting this position because I'll be honest with you, because the money,
Okay,
and like I say before, I want to get a new experience in the new projects that the enterprise have, and working with the best team that you have, that enterprise have.
okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. All right, so yeah, well done, Carlos. In general, I think that you've worked with the practice, you've practiced the answers, and I think that you did a pretty good job. Just just some things, right? I think that at the beginning you mentioned that you were I think that you mentioned something and that you wanted to say that you were also a developer or something like that.
Okay.
But you mentioned I am a two developer. You said that. I guess that you wanted to say that I'm also a developer. No sé si quería decir también soy o trabajo como desarrollador. Is that what
La palabra era trabajo.
I work as a developer?
Yes, I
Okay.
make mistake, little
Sí,
mistake.
le digo porque creo que usted me mencionó, I too developer, como tratando de decirme, what's all that?
Work it like developer.
No, the thing is that someone typed the chat. It was Aaron. I saw a lot of a huge message, but it was Aaron that sent me a direct message. Okay, yeah, I was telling you that you can say this way, right? I also worked as a developer. That's the way you can say it. Let me make this right. Instead of to, you can use the word also. Okay, I also worked as a developer instead of I too, because I think that is what you try to tell me, right? Creo que me quiso decir también trabajé como un desarrollador.
Sí, teacher. Sí.
But instead of to, between the noun and the verb work, you use also. I also worked. Si lo voy a utilizar así, es mejor utilizar also. Puedo utilizar to,
Okay.
pero al final de la oración. I worked as a developer too. Ahí sí. To, por lo general, para
Okay.
cuando significa también, va al final. I worked as a developer too. I also worked as a developer. Okay, that's one thing. What else? I worked on little projects. You told me you mentioned something about frequent people that I don't know what you meant. Mencionó algo como que decía frequent people. I don't know what you meant with that. No sé a qué se refería, pero no lo comprendí por qué. Ajá, no sé a qué se refería con eso. Tal vez
La
quería
verdad, ni yo
decir-
tampoco, pero.
Okay, just be careful with that because you mentioned that. Creo que quiso decir que algo como que trabajaba o realizaba
O quizá,
actividades más
no, perdón,
frecuentes.
perdón. Que como que frecuentaba trabajar en equipos, por así decirlo.
Okay, you can say then, you can say something like I frequently work with people. Okay, I frequently work with people. O también podría decir estoy acostumbrado, ¿verdad?
Ok, teacher.
You can say it this way, I'm used to working with people. Estoy acostumbrado a trabajar con personas. Lo cual suena raro, mejor. I'm used to working, I'm used to teamwork. Quizás suena mejor. Eso es otra cosa. Mencionó también work team una vez. Y recordemos que es teamwork. Ok, adjective before the noun.
Ahí me puse nervioso.
Okay, now I'm just trying to help in general, right?
No, thanks, teacher,
What else?
thanks.
What else? You told me something like I am practice, right? Instead of I practice. Me dijo I am practice en lugar de I practice. Okay.
Ok.
Uh-huh. Also, the word is the word is pronounced recycling. La reciclar.
Ya, I don't, no estaba seguro de esa
Yeah, I
palabra.
know. That's why I'm trying to help with this. And also, you mentioned prestigious. The pronunciation is prestigious.
Prestigious.
You told me prestigious. So it's prestigious. A
Prestigious.
prestigious company.
Prestigious. But
Exactly.
it's okay, the way to
The
say
word is okay.
the
Yeah.
word.
You talk about a prestigious company. Mhm.
Okay.
One more thing. Creo que utiliza la palabra develop en lugar de perform. Para decir yo realizo ciertos trabajos o hago ciertas actividades.
Eso
Me parece-
había visto, teacher, que, o sea, cuando me refería a develop, era para decir, digamos, proyectos, pero de trabajo de programación, más que todo.
Develop, like I develop. Okay, yeah, in that case, yes, like if you talk about like programming and all that, develop projects, it could be. But I also listen to you like using it instead of perform, como para actividades más normales se puede utilizar perform, ¿verdad?
Está bien, está bien.
Pero sí, si se refiere a proyectos así, me imagino que va con el tema, ¿verdad? Develop programming projects or something like that.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay. But in general, I think you did a great job. I'm just trying to help with vocabulary, pronunciation, and structure.
No, thank
I
you,
think
teacher,
that-
thank you.
I think that's the point. I think having something prepared. Okay. The way I see it is whenever someone asks you these questions, you're going to be ready. Okay. Or at least you're not going to freeze, which is the point. So let's see who wants to be the other volunteer. Who wants
Me.
to be next? Aaron. Okay. Yeah, I saw that you sent the.
I shared with you my speech.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, well,
That's good because that way I can see
yeah,
if
I
there's
think that,
something.
you can see my terrible errors.
No, it's not like that. Okay, Luis says, pero me van a contratar. Yeah, you're hired or you're fired. It can be two choices, hired or fired, but it's gonna be one. I'm just kidding. Okay, so, okay, Mr. Aaron Quintanilla, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks
Okay.
for asking.
You feel nervous?
A little.
Okay, all right. So tell me, Mr. Aaron, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a student of mechanic engineering in Buca. I'm 24 years old. I live with my mom. I give instruction of a subject called mechanic technology, and already working on code. I make a calculation like translate from one unit, then another.
Okay, okay. When you say I like make calculations like translate from one unit to another,
Yeah, from maybe.
de una unidad a otra, eso quiere decir.
Ajá.
So should we be from one unit to another instead of that? Okay. Vamos a ir una por una, quizás más fácil así. One unit to another. I typed it on the chat, lo escribo en el chat.
Okay. Unit two.
Porque me parece que aquí tiene
Sí.
one unit that another.
Ajá, that.
Ujú.
Sería
Debería
two.
decir one unit to another. Translate, traducir, imagino, de una unidad
Sí.
a otra.
Tras.
Ujú.
¿Verdad? Ajá, sería trasladar.
Ah. In that
Ajá.
case, ya, yo digo traducir porque la palabra translate es traducir.
Ok.
Ah.
Bueno, pero también se podría traducir de una unidad a otra.
Ajá,
Pero que no- no
no,
sirve en
no
idioma.
conozco el vocabulario, ¿verdad? Pero si se refiere a trasladar, quizás sería mejor buscar otra palabra. Make calculations like, I don't know, move.
Move,
There might be
okay.
another more technical word. Esto es la,
Move.
esto ya es, se lo dejo a ustedes, ¿verdad? Buscar una palabra que se suene más técnica porque that's your jargon, right? That's your area. Es su, es su jerga. But yeah,
Convertidor
translate,
sería entonces.
sorry,
Convertidor.
convertidor.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Como
convert
convert.
or,
Okay.
mhm, or move. Yeah, you better find another word that better suits on that. It could be move, I don't know, convert could also be, but translate is traducir.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, le cambié a convert.
Yeah,
I
so
think this is better.
yeah, that and then yeah, the other thing I think it's all good.
Okay.
All right. And just that, right? The word translate and from one unit to another.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So thanks, Mr. Aaron. Tell me one more thing. Why? Yeah, why do you want to work here?
Well, I want to work here for the schedule, perfect to me. Also, here is a growing company, and I want to be part of that growing. I know that you are great. I know that you are creating a new product and effective solution for many companies, and as I repeat, I want to be part of that.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think that it works. Why do you want to work here? I want to work here um,
The schedule.
because you should use. I want to work here because
Okay.
you can type that. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can write it. Sorry, I want to work here because the schedules in plural are perfect for me.
Those schedules.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because the schedules are perfect for me. Also, okay,
Also,
quiero trabajar
it's
aquí
a
porque
growing company.
se refiere a los horarios, ¿verdad?
Yes, yeah.
Ajá. Also, en lugar de here, utilice this. ¿Por qué? Es cierto, en español nosotros decimos que este lugar o aquí me parece una compañía.
Aquí, es que
No, no.
aquí para ocupamos bastante.
Ujú. Pero en lugar de here, ocupe this. This is a growing company,
This
I
a
want
growing
to-
company.
and I want to be part of that growth. El sustantivo de grow es growth. Se lo escribo.
Por favor.
Quiero ser parte de ese crecimiento,
Okay.
of that growth.
Growth.
Mhm. I want to be part of that growth, right? And I know that you are creating new products and effective solutions for many companies would be only there for many companies. And as I repeat, I want to be part of that, right? Again, this is just an idea. It doesn't have to be like this perfectly. But if you're going to mention the thing about schedules, if you're going to mention the thing about the making the calculations from one unit to another and the effective solutions and all that, I think that you can change those things. But I think that in general, it's all good.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Aaron, so tell me what seems to you something interesting about this position?
Well, I'm very imaginativo, no sé cómo pronunciar.
Imaginative.
Imaginative.
I'm very imaginative.
Very imaginative, and to can do code, you have to have much imagine it. Make solution that people can use to way easy and practical to understand. I think that is the best feeling. Aquí algo confuso.
Yeah, okay. What interests you about this role and position? I'm very
yeah.
imaginative and in order to. En lugar de el to que va ahí, porque entiendo la idea, ¿verdad? Soy muy imaginativo y
Para ser programador hay que tener bastante imaginación. Entonces,
okay. And to do code. Cuando dice code, ¿a qué se refiere? ¿Cómo?
programar,
Programar.
codificar.
Okay, to codify. Okay. I'm very imaginative and in order to code, I would say like this. And in order like that, right? I typed it on the chat.
Okay.
I am very imaginative, and in order to code, you have to have a lot of imagination instead of much.
Okay.
Casi nunca se ocupa much así como en español, ¿verdad? Mucha imaginación. En lugar de eso, ocupamos a lot of. Much es más que todo en preguntas como how much. Ok, de ahí rara vez se ocupa así como para referirse a una cantidad grande de algo, como mucha imaginación, mucho dinero. Siempre se utiliza a lot of money, a lot of imagination, a lot of problems, whatever. Okay. So I'm very imaginative, and in order to code, you have to have a lot of imagination. Make solutions that people can use, can way ease or practice.
De la manera más fácil y práctica que pueden entender.
Okay, so you can say I'm very imaginative in order to make solutions that people can use in the easiest way possible. Okay, a lot of imagination that people can use. I will help you with that. In the easiest way possible. Así podríamos decir en la manera más fácil. Que las personas puedan usar en la manera más fácil.
Okay.
The easiest way possible. Okay, let's see. The easiest way possible. To understand, I think that is the best feeling. Okay. So one more question, right? The last one. Talk to me about your strengths. What are your strengths?
Okay, resilience, self-confidence, empathy, assertive, socially, curiosity, and willingness to learning and determination.
Okay. My suggestion would be if you want to say those things, try to make it from a personal point. Right? Change them. Those are nouns, so use adjectives. Okay, mi consejo sería ocupe adjetivos en lugar de los sustantivos como tal. I'm a resilient person. I consider myself confident, and make it more natural, because that way it will sound like it's memorized. De esa forma va a parecer como que está memorizado, ¿verdad? You know, ocupe adjetivos que de verdad se considere, ¿verdad? I consider myself a confident person. I'm really empathetic. I am always assertive. Okay. Also, I'm a sociable person. I like to make new friends. I like to talk, and you can describe them.
Okay.
In the same way, I'm a curious person. I like to learn new things all the time, and I am very determined. Okay. make adjectives.
Yeah, I think
All right.
I got it.
All
The
right.
idea.
Okay, okay. But yeah, in general, I think just to correct some things about the grammar, the vocabulary, and the words, but the whole explanation is okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. There you go. Also, right, I'm going to copy all this, and I can like, I could help you with a revised version of this, right?
Okay,
Le
thank you.
voy a copiar esto y le puedo enviar
Sí,
una,
sí,
let's
thank you.
see, one, como una versión revisada, por así decirlo. Let's see, where can I copy this? Give me 1 second. Okay, in the meantime, who wants to be the next person? Next volunteer? Who wants to continue?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, Emmanuel, okay.
I'm trying that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think that time went by really quickly, right? But we're going to try to do at least 2 more.
Okay.
So let's see. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, welcome. We're going to get started with our interview. It's a pleasure to have you here, and tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Emmanuel Vasquez. I'm 26 years old. I have graduated in Lake Education Specialty Maths. I consider myself a person attentive, responsible, patient, with good computer skills about programming in PHP, OOP, MVC, MySQL, a bilingual to level intermediate of English language. In the last 6 months, I have specialized in object-oriented programming. I was learning at the Código Academy. I did a junior full stack bootcamp, responsible with each of the projects at homework. The first project I did was about programming a calculator for conversions of different magnitudes. The other about a system for administrator at the bookstore.
Okay, a system to administrate a bookstore. You told me. Un sistema para
Yes.
administración para una librería.
Yes.
Okay, you could say something like, and I will type it in the chat.
Okay, teacher.
I would rather say it like this. Administration system for a bookstore. I developed an administration system for a bookstore. Desarrollé un sistema de administración para una librería. O creé. O I created. I don't know what word can you use better. No sé cuál palabra queda mejor si crear o desarrollar.
Desarrollar.
Okay, so I developed, you can say an administration system for a bookstore, or you can say something like I developed a system to administer. I develop a system to administer. A bookstore. Or you could also say like that. I developed a system to administer a bookstore. But I guess me parece que usó for. ¿Verdad?
Yes.
Instead of for, you can use to. Suena mejor to. Y sí, son cosas pequeñas, pero creo que agregan bastante al conocimiento del idioma. Okay? Also, you told me person attentive, as an attentive person. But I am an attentive person.
Okay.
And you mentioned also the word specialized. Okay, I think you pronounced it incorrectly, but the word is specialized.
Specialized.
Especialicé o un especializado, okay? Specialized. Me parece que mencionó eso, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Okay, so that the pronunciation is specialized. But overall, I think you did a good job, right? I think the structure is okay. It follows a process. I think that the whole idea is understood.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Yeah, great job. Okay, so Mr. Emanuel, okay, let's continue. Tell me, why do you want to work here?
About your company, I've researched and resolved me a company very interesting with good beginnings. But I like the format to work remote. I feel two companies correctly for me, for my overcoming, my personal developing. I think making new friends into your company.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds it's brief, but I think it goes straight to the point, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay like that.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
let's see then. What else? Talk to me about your strengths, Mr. Emanuel. What are your
Um,
greatest strengths?
yes, I am a very passionate person who is like to help others, passionate about finding solution. I'm honest. If I don't find the answer at the moment, I can spend hours and hours searching. I have good skill to communicate with others and work as a team. I feel too capable in my format to learn it in the way advance or something unique respect to the other applicant.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think that it's all good, right? Um, Obviously, there's always something to improve. I just invite you to continue practicing, but I think that in general, you did a great job. Yeah,
Okay, teacher.
yeah, it's all good, right? And let's see. Yeah, I think that it was understood in general, right? At the beginning, you said I'm a patient person, and what was the word you used at the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah, mhm. The pronunciation is patient because I didn't listen to it clearly, but just in case.
Okay.
Patient.
Patient.
Mhm.
Patient. Okay.
Patient. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. All right. Yeah. So keep on that way. Continue practicing the answers. And I think that in general, it's all good.
Okay, teacher.
Who
Thank you.
else? Who else wants to continue? Who wants to be the following volunteer? Ronald, just try to find a way in which I can listen to you better because it's really difficult. So it sounds like you're blocking your microphone or something. No sé si habrá una forma que pueda escucharle mejor para poder darle un mejor feedback, porque sí, la mayoría del tiempo es como que un momento se escucha bien y el otro se escucha bien bajito. Casi siempre logro entenderle, pero hay que prestarle bastante atención.
Okay, I try tell more hard.
Okay, now I listen to you better. Ahora lo escucho mejor.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Ronald, welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay, we're going to get started with a short interview. Okay, and just a couple of questions. So tell me, Mr. Ronald, tell me about yourself. Talk to me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Ronald, and I currently studying engineering in systems, and also I studying in Código Bootcamp. And after I finish my studies, I could like continue studying in new areas or new technologies related to the programming area. Sometimes I look for information about programming language, and I practice for develop and improve my skills in the area of programming. I consider myself responsible and punctual.
You consider yourself what?
Responsible. Res-
Responsible,
yes,
responsable,
yes,
and punctual, you told me.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that the whole thing is clear. I understood what you said. It's so good. At the end, they are your ideas, right? You know what you can say about yourself, and I think it's okay. It's brief. It talks about you. You say a little bit about your experience, what you would like to do, and just one thing, right? Remember that when we use the present progressive, make sure the verb to be is pronounced. Cuando utilizamos el presente progresivo, aseguremos de que suene el verbo to be. I am studying. I am currently studying programming. I think you said it, right?
Sí, es que quise pronunciar I'm.
Ajá. But, ok, tal vez ahorita porque no estamos de frente, pero yo solo escuché I studying. Ok, entonces. Pero nada más, asegurarse mejor que suene, porque recuerda que the interviewer está pensando que evaluar nuestro nivel de inglés. Entonces, una media cosa que no se pronuncia bien, van a pensar que uno no maneja el tema. ¿Ok? So,
Okay, okay.
I would suggest you not to use contractions. Better just say, I am studying and articulate each part of the sentence, right? I am studying programming. I'm currently studying, okay? Also, you mentioned the word related. Me parece que utilizó la palabra relacionado, related.
Sí,
Solo
yes.
que escuché que la pronunciación un tanto, no sé, no recuerdo cómo, pero the pronunciation is related.
Okay, okay.
Relacionado. Irresponsable, responsible. Okay, exactly. Okay, so let's continue, Mr. Ronald. Tell me, why do you want to work at this company?
I would like work here because I have used many of their products and service. I like their quality and I would like to participate in the development of some of them and learn along the way. It would help me a lot in my career as developer.
Okay, I think that's all well structured. Just practice, right? Just practice. Remember that this has to be natural in the end. I know that this time it is written and that you're practicing your ideas, but at the end it has to be something natural. Okay. Maybe they're not going to ask the same questions. They could be different. So just try to practice it, right? And have the idea in mind. You told me that you wanted to be part of, you wanted to participate in the development. Decía que quería también ser
Yes.
parte del desarrollo, pero el sustantivo es development. Y usted mencionó solamente the develop. El
Okay.
verbo es develop. El sustantivo development, en el desarrollo. Okay, I want to be part of the development. Okay.
Okay, okay.
De ahí está bien estructurado, ¿verdad? Va al punto, and I think it's okay. All right. So, Mr. Ronald, talk to me about your strengths. What are your bigger strengths?
I think I am pretty good at resolving problems and I pretty responsible and I like to be punctual and I think I a trustworthy person.
You're a trustworthy person.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that those are good adjectives. You describe it. Just be ready, right? And be careful with the things you say. Right now, I'm not the interviewer, pero el entrevistador les puede hacer preguntas basadas en lo que ustedes están diciendo. Así que estén listos para respaldar lo que han dicho, o esperar preguntas similares en base a sus respuestas. So you need to be ready for that.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But yeah, in general, I think that you did a good job. You have structured your sentences. I think it's all comprehensible enough, and just keep practicing. But it's all good. Okay, I think that I don't know if Salvador told me that he wanted to be for next class. So Gerson, I don't know if you want to give it a try.
Right now,
Yeah, right now. Or you're not ready.
maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Monday,
yeah,
Monday,
Monday.
for more preparation.
More preparation, yes, for Monday. Or would you like to do it next week, Harrison?
If I, si puedo.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, so you would like to do it on Monday, but try to practice, right? Try to have an idea. Okay,
Yeah.
igual, quienes aún no han participado y practicado su respuesta, me pueden enviar, si lo tienen escrito, todos, ¿verdad? Todos me pueden enviar lo que han escrito, si lo tienen escrito. Y así les ayudo a corregir cuestiones de gramática, vocabulario en general. Okay. All right. I don't know. Let's just ask Daniel. I think that you still have not participated, right?
Right.
Okay. So do you feel ready? Because if you feel ready, you can do it. It's just gonna take some more minutes.
Okay, if
All
you
right.
want.
So you're ready.
Yes, a
Okay.
little
It's
bit.
not that if I want. It's if you want.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then let's just take some more minutes. That way, at least all of you who have been ready for today, so you can practice. So, Mr. Daniel, welcome. Thanks for being here. Talk to me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm 22 years old. I study at the school focused on entrepreneurship. I am currently study video games design and develop engineering at Francisco Gavidia University. And I also work for 2 years at the PBS company where I dedicate myself to supervising quality and in the production of laptop for the Minet project. And then I was in the sector of diagnosis and repair of machines. As a person, I am sociable and I like to work in team. I like to learn new things and I am a fan of certificates a lot. So one of my weaknesses are that I constantly seek to solve the problem that I have in my work to make it easier, and that I focus a lot on myself same work. Yes.
I
that's
focus
me.
myself a lot on what you told me at the end.
I focus a lot on myself same work.
What do you mean by that?
I focus in my work a lot.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes,
You focus a lot on your work.
yeah.
Okay. I think that you also mentioned that you worked on video games design and development.
Yes, that's my career.
Okay, so the noun is development. Lo mismo, ¿verdad? El sustantivo
Yes,
es development, desarrollo. Me parece que se lo dijo develop.
development.
Or I don't know, maybe I heard wrong. Tal vez escuché mal, pero igual, por si acaso. Video games design and development. Desarrollo y diseño de videojuegos.
Yes.
Is that the name?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. The word is diagnosis, right? Diagnóstico, diagnosis.
Yes.
And the word machine.
Machine.
It's not matching or it's machine with máquina, machine. Me parece que también dijo una parte de I like certificates or something.
Yes, I am a fan of certificates.
A lot, you said at the end.
Yes,
Yo
that's
creo que mejor lo puede decir. I am a big fan of certificates, or I am yeah, I'm a big fan.
yes.
Lo que quiere decir es
Only.
que ¿cuál es
Yes,
su
I'll only say I'm a fan of certificates and that's it.
Okay. I'm a
Okay.
big fan of certificates. Sí, porque me dijo, I'm a fan of certificates.
Yeah.
And then ese tipo de cosas sí son errores pequeños, pero the interviewer is going to notice that there's something wrong.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a big fan of certificates, but in general, that's a very good job. It's completely comprehensible. You talk about your experience. You mention your previous job and the different projects you've worked on, so it's all good. All right, so Mr. Daniel, let's continue. Tell me, why would you like to work here?
I would like to work here because I believe that this company as a benchmark can offer me great experience that help me grow in my career.
Okay, yeah, it's brief and all good. Just grow, right? You mentioned that can help me grow.
Yes. make me
Okay.
grow.
Okay, yeah. Brief, concise, and straight to the point.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so tell me, what about your strengths? What are your greatest strengths?
I am active learning and I am multitask. I'm easy of adaptation and communication. I am a problem resolution.
Okay. I'm an active learner and
Multitask.
multitasking, I think you can say. Yeah, I'm an active learner and I'm an active and multitasking learner. You could say it like this. I'm an active and multitasking learner. I think you could say it like that, but multitasking, not multitask. Multitasking. Okay?
Okay.
No solo multitask, sino multitasking, porque es un adjetivo. I'm an active and multitasking learner. Could you continue with the last part?
I have easy of adaptation and communication. Easy of
I think
adaptation.
you can say I can easily adapt. I will type it in the chat. I can easily adapt to many situations. Me puedo adaptar fácilmente. Creo que eso quiere decir, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Que se adapta fácilmente a las situaciones.
Yes.
Because I have ease. It sounds a little weird. I have ease of adaptation. Yeah, it sounds like very formal. Suena muy formal, quizá.
¿De qué habló?
Sorry, person?
Sorry, I only
Okay. I can easily, in what, the last part, Daniel?
And I am a problem solver, a problem resolution.
Okay, and I consider myself a problem solver.
Problem solver.
A problem solver. Okay, una persona que soluciona problemas, ¿verdad? O que resoluciona problemas rápido, right? That's your idea, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because I consider myself a problem resolution. Me considero a mí mismo la resolución de un problema, algo así se podría traducir, ¿ok? So, a problem solver, es decir, hábil para resolver problemas.
Yes.
¿Ok? Si ustedes I consider myself a problem solution, es como, ajá. It's, I don't know how to translate it, but it's a little weird. Okay? But yeah, in general, I think it's all good. Just the thing about the adjectives. Solo la última parte con los adjetivos, sí. Algunos son sustantivos, por eso no queda bien. Okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, well, before anything else, I want to thank you for your extra time, but I know that this is important, that's why we took like 10 more minutes from your important sleep. And, but I think that this has been helpful. Carlos, you raise your hand. Hello, Carlos?
Sorry, teacher, my microphone is off. Quería preguntarle hasta qué unidad tendríamos que tener completa.
From the platform.
Yeah, sure.
So far we have been working on unit 3. Mhm. But you can continue up to unit 5, okay? De momento estamos trabajando la unidad 3, seguimos con la 4 y muy probablemente terminemos con la 5, ¿verdad? Solo que vamos a enfocarnos con los temas del presente perfecto y con las entrevistas más que todo. La siguiente clase que practicamos lo de las entrevistas, vamos a ver otras preguntas que igual son importantes y lo vamos a practicar también. Pero de momento, sí, más o menos la unidad 3 o la 4 es la que estamos ya entrando a la 4. Igual, solo tenemos la otra semana, básicamente. Ya, si no me equivoco, el curso termina el 6.
El 6 de octubre.
Ajá.
Las clases de inglés.
Ya,
No.
Wow.
si no me
Why?
equivoco.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
The bootcamp
The
in
fuck?
the second week of November.
Second week of November.
Yeah.
Horas
Ah,
extra.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, honestly. Bueno, a menos que me haya confundido. Pero si ahí decía.
Y hay notas en el sistema, digamos, un ejemplo.
Sí.
ah,
Equivoquémonos para que nos dé más clases.
no, ya, sí, las notas son las que hacen, ¿verdad? Ahí dice Unit 1 to 2, Unit 3 to 4, and Unit 1 to 5.
No.
Yo no
Muy
puedo
mal
decir hola en
ahí.
inglés, teacher, enséñeme.
No lo quieren soltar, profe.
Yeah, I know.
Yo
Pero
no puedo
sí, al
decir hola en
menos
inglés,
así me
teacher.
Teacher,
dijeron.
where do you live?
Where I live.
Eso.
Where do you live? Yeah. Remember, live, vivir, live.
Para que vea, no hemos aprendido nada.
Diablo.
No,
Síganos enseñando.
no, it's just
Where
that
do you live? In my
I'm from-
house.
no, yeah, no, not in your house, in mine.
Yeah, in your house.
Yeah. I'm from Chalatenango.
For personality
¿Qué?
classes.
What?
For personality class.
For personal classes.
Medio turbio eso.
No,
Ojito ahí.
yeah.
¿Cómo?
For learn more English.
Primero me dice que vivo en su
Sí,
casa,
sí,
ahora
sí.
clases personales. That's weird.
No se ponga rojo, teacher.
Nah, just kidding. Yeah, no. Yeah, but that's what they told me, right? That it's going to end on October 6th. I mean,
Teacher.
Y no puedo avanzar en la plataforma, teacher. ¿Cómo hago?
por lo de la.
Pásemela ahí.
What a
Póngame la
big
mala
problem.
esa.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do. Ya, creo que lo envió al grupo, ¿verdad? Y si no,
Sí.
si no me equivoco, Mr. Luis dijo ahí que le iban a enviar algo. Pero
No
voy a
mintió.
tratar. No, maybe not. Pero voy a ver, si quiere me lo envía ahorita luego de la clase, qué ejercicio es y voy a ver qué puedo hacer.
Okay, party in your house.
Yeah, party in my house. Yeah, but it's a little far.
You have a Christmas dinner,
Christmas dinner, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
for,
Hagamos un
for your
guajolote.
students,
What?
for your students,
For my students.
yeah.
Well, not exactly, but we can have one.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Aaron says, Coach, do you have what? Cows. You wanted to type. No, I don't. I don't have. That's what they think about people from.
Do you have horse?
Neither. I have never ridden a horse actually. Ni siquiera me he subido a uno en mi vida.
Cabras.
Neither. I don't have any animals. I
La-
just
la-
have a lot of dogs and.
La pregunta aquí es por qué le
How do you
preguntamos
have?
esto.
Hold on. What was that, Liz?
How do you have?
What I have or what?
Yeah. What do you have?
Animals.
Yeah.
Dogs and
chuchito.
cats. Yeah.
A
just that.
chuchito.
Yeah, solo perros y gatos. que ya-
Teacher, díganos que somos su mejor grupo.
Yeah, you are definitely. You are very. you
Eso
are-
le dice a todos.
No, that's true. That's true. You are very smart people. No, en serio.
Así me dijo ella.
Y al
No,
final,
es
al final
cierto,
lo de-
aprende muy
Nos
rápido.
abandonó.
Lastimosamente solo es de 3 meses, ¿verdad? Y no es mi decisión.
Teacher,
Al menos
teacher,
así me dijeron. ¿Ya?
yo no puedo decir hola en inglés. Sigan dando clases.
I would love to, but it's not my decision. Yo quisiera,
No,
pero no es mi decisión.
hay que derrocar
según
a
tengo
la
entendido.
presidencia de Speak.
Ya. Como es ahí entre speak y código, ¿verdad? No sé ahí cómo fue el trato, cuál es la cuestión, pero sí, según tengo entendido, hasta el 6 de octubre. Es decir, la siguiente semana, creo. Next week. Yeah, next week.
Terrible.
Mhm. You're terrible.
Teacher, ¿y hay
No.
graduación o algo?
Teacher, yo quiero graduación. Yo quiero que me den mi certificado y nos vamos a tomar una foto.
Yeah,
Yo
I think
tengo
they
la toga de bachillerato todavía.
from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't know. But you
Teacher,
get to,
hagamos un musical en inglés.
how is that? A musical?
Que la
Yeah.
última clase sea
High
en
School
Minecraft.
Musical.
Como la despedida, nos ponemos a cantar.
Ok,
Yeah,
¿Y del bootcamp solo a nosotros nos da clase o tiene otro grupo que sea siempre de bootcamp?
hay más. Solo yo tenía
Más
uno.
tradicional.
Tenía uno que iba de 5 a 6, pero luego se quejaron del horario, entonces lo
Ya
cambiaron.
ves, nosotros no nos quejamos,
Se
teacher.
quejaron del horario. Y no
Somos
son las 10 de
fieles.
la noche aquí.
Yeah, that's true.
Y ganó
No,
los
es cierto, es
nombres y
cierto.
ya no lo van a
Ni
encontrar.
Leocre.
No les di
Pero,
clases, teacher.
pero
Ya
sí,
ves, ni debería darles
pero hay
clase.
más.
Sí,
Sí, hay
no.
más. Hay otros que tienen grupos de intermedio, preintermedio también, siempre de lo mismo, con código y bootcamp y todo eso. Ujú. Pero sí hay más.
Y hay más teachers.
Yeah, there are more.
Y pensé
Sí,
que solo a usted le tocaba.
No, o sea, por parte de Speak hay un montón porque tienen diferentes programas, ofrecen las clases así propias de academia, también trabajan con ISAFORP, con código y muchos otros programas, la verdad.
Hay más. Pero nadie como yo.
But now I like you, exactly. Like the song, como la canción.
Bueno, teacher.
Yeah,
See
pero
you.
sí hay. Yeah, see you. Thanks for joining.
Thank
And
you
we're
for
going-
your classes.
No,
with
thank
you,
you.
with you, I learned a lot.
That's what I hope. That's what I hope, and I feel glad that you feel that way. Esa es la idea.
I like your form or your manner,
Your way of teaching.
your way to teaching.
Way of teaching. That's how you can say it.
Yeah.
Way of teaching.
Because
Thanks.
another teacher are bored.
Really?
Yeah.
I try not to be boring, but sometimes it's difficult, but I try not to.
Okay.
But thank you. I appreciate that, right? It's great to receive this type of feedback because then you feel better.
Continue with same field.
Okay, I will try to. The same for you, right? I think that you're also a good group, and I was being serious when I told you that you learn very quickly. Hablaba en serio cuando les decía que aprenden muy rápido, ¿verdad? Y que de verdad son de los grupos que he tenido que aprenden rápido. No sé si será por el hecho de que están estudiando y todo, obviamente. tiene que
Somos
ver.
los mejores, teacher. Hay que
Ya.
decirlo.
Igual,
Ajá.
¿verdad? La cuestión de la programación y todo eso debe ser complicado. Así que por algo es, ¿verdad? Deben tener un buen cerebro.
Yo no puedo programar,
Uh.
teacher.
No creo.
No, I'm sure you're good. And you're a good group too, and you learn pretty fast. Okay. Y
Okay.
no hay que parar. O sea, después de que las clases terminen, sigan aprendiendo inglés. Se siente como que nos estamos despidiendo y aún falta.
Yes.
I don't know.
Pero en la otra
Para
semana va a pasar
Duolingo y
volando,
no
teacher.
quiero.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Manuel.
Tendré que regresar a Duolingo y no quiero.
Ah, yeah, that stupid bird. Ese pinche.
No, pero el teacher dijo que
pájaro.
valía $30 la clase.
I never said that.
Usted dijo que
¿Cuál
podíamos
clase?
ir a
clase?
Speak.
What?
Podíamos ir a
¿Cómo?
Speak.
¿Cuándo dijo eso?
I don't know. Did I say that?
Ya dijo que podíamos ir a Speak. Yo le pregunté hace unos meses, bueno, hace como un mes o dos, qué pasaba después del bootcamp, que si podíamos continuar. Dijo que sí, que podíamos ir a
El privis le dicen.
Speak.
Conversaciones privilegiadas.
Yeah. I don't remember if I said that. Igual no, quizás lo diga, no estoy seguro, pero igual no sé el precio honestamente.
$30 al mes, dijo teacher.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Maybe I was crazy or something because I don't know.
Ahora
cóbrenle
40.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Pero igual les puedo averiguar cuánto cobran por las clases, así de ya más las que ofrecen como speak, ¿verdad?
Ok.
Ujú. Y les podría dar
Es
el
que
precio.
YouTube no me enseña igual.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's true. Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks, everyone. I think that you're doing a good job. Continue practicing that way. And we're still going to continue next week with the interviews and also developing the different topics. Okay. So,
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
teacher.
yeah,
Have a
thank
good
you,
night.
everyone, for your time and have a good
Thanks
night.
for your time.
Okay.
Good.
Take good
We'll
care
see
of
Great
you
yourself.
night.
the Monday.
Blessings,
Teacher,
teacher.
good
Okay.
night.
Night, good night.
Yeah, take good
Bye.
care. See
Take
you next
care.
week.
No coman
Enjoy your
tacos
weekend.
Inés.
No, we won't. Okay, thank you.